So you just got out of the studio and you finished your first release. You're excited to get CDs made, but after crunching the numbers, you realize you used up your entire budget on the studio. You only have $100 left and you wanted to get 100 CDs made. Is this possible to do in 2025? Let's find out. For those that don't know who I am, my name is Zach and I go by Captive Portal. I'm a music producer, audio engineer, and musician that's worked on over 800 songs in the last 15 years. And for a handful of these releases, I was in charge of getting the physical versions made, whether it was CDs, records, or cassettes. And with some of the CD versions I've done things DIY to cut costs, save money, do some custom packaging, things like that. And I just wanted to show you some of the ways that I did that, where you can either get 100 CDs for less than $200, less than $100, and yes, in 2025, less than $50. So just a quick disclaimer, all of these places that I ordered CDs are based in the US. Some of them have international shipping options, but there may be places like these that are available in your country. So the first place I want to show you is Atomic Disc, where you can get CDs made professionally. They have different types of packaging that you can do, like eco packs, wallets, digipacks, and you can even get CDs made with no packaging, which could actually help cut costs if you want to do things a little bit more DIY. So I've mostly got these Atomic eco packs made over the years. So if you want to do 100 copies, it's $159 plus free shipping in the US. They have some other options here. So as you can see here, you can have a front and back cover. The disc is also printed, and you could even have artwork on the inside as well, like in this example here. And you can do 100 duplicated, which means the CDs are burned, or if you want to do replicated, which means the CDs are actually pressed, it's going to be a little bit more money, and the minimum quantity is 500. This is if you want to have a bigger pressing, more copies available. But if you want something a little bit more basic, where it's 100 copies, you can do that. But you can do even as low as 25 copies, but the more copies you get, the cheaper it is per item. So if you still want to get CDs professionally made and want to save a little bit of money so you can do the artwork and packaging yourself, Kunaki is a really good option. And what's really great about this site is that there is no minimum order. So if you want to have 100 copies made, 50 copies, 25 copies, even one copy made, you can do that and it's still very affordable. So what you need to do is to create an account, and once you have your account, go to Make New CD, and then you could see all the options that you have. So to do things cheap DIY, we're going to scroll down and we're going to go all the way to print CD disc with no data and no case. You just have the CD selected. You could either have the white sleeve selected, where you just have the CD going inside, and you can either have the artwork pasted on top or inside the sleeve, or you can just do a no case and they'll give you a CD spool with all the CDs on it, and then you could take care of the packaging at home. So over here, we'll upload the disc artwork. So I'm just going to choose random artwork from this folder. We're just going to use that. Make sure you use an image that has the text sitting inside the CD nicely. It's not cut off like this, or no text inside this hole here. So I'm just going to choose another image just to show you. This one is a better image. So you see that the text is over there. This would be good enough for a CD. So what you would do is upload. All right, that's done. And then you have to enter the product information. So I'm just going to do CD title. Publisher will be random person, and then submit product. So this will take a little bit. It'll probably take like a minute or so, and you can see it's already in process. So hopefully in a minute or so, I can actually place the order. All right, and so once all that's done, you're gonna scroll down to your products, and then you'll see there's the CD title, and then you'll go configure physical options, and then you will order your product. There's the CD right there. And for this, the price per unit is 75 cents. So if you want 100 copies, that'll be $75. Okay, let's say I want 100 copies. All right, so it's gonna be $75 plus shipping, and that'll turn to $88.77. There are other shipping options that I could do. So once these CDs arrive in the mail, all you need to do is just burn the music onto the CDs with your computer or a friend's computer, or get an external CD burner, something like that. So when it comes to packaging, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever you want to do, but if you want to do something simple and basic, you can get something like this, where it's this plastic sleeve. It's 100 copies for $10, or if you want to get paper sleeves like this, it's also $10 for 100 copies. But in terms of artwork, you can do whatever you want. You can print it yourself, color, black and white, or if you don't have access to a printer, you can go to a printing place, or you can go to a local library or your friend's house, parents' house. Anyone that has access to a printer, you can do whatever you want. You can do this giant booklet, a front and back cover. You can do a front cover with just a handwritten track list on the back. It's all based on your creativity and what you want to do and how you want to brand yourself. So let's say you want to go the cheapest way possible and just get blank CDs and do everything everything yourself, what you can do is just order blank CDs on Amazon like this. I like getting from Smart Buy. You can get 100 blank CDs for $22. You can either do the option where it's a white disc face like this, or you can get something that has a silver disc face like this. Basically, it's an open canvas to do whatever you want, but I've even ordered more CDs like 200 CDs, 300, 400, and yes, that's going to be more money in the end, but getting more CDs will mean less money per item. So those are 3 different options where you can get 100 CDs made for less than $200, less than $100, and less than $50. So here are a handful of CDs that we made at the various places that I mentioned. So this is a CD that we got professionally made at Atomic Disc. So there's the front and back cover, and then when you open it up, there's your inside panel there. And then this is the CD that we got professionally printed. It looks really nice. We're really happy with how this came out. And I believe we did 100 copies of this, which was around the same price as it is now. So again, very good deal, and we were able to sell these out pretty quickly. We did a handful of other albums through Atomic Disc just like this. We're really happy with their quality of products and the service. And for our first 2 Minute Miner albums, we did DIY packaging, but we got the CDs professionally made. So just to show you an example, we just got a plastic sleeve like this. I think we got about a few hundred of these just to save money per item. And all the artwork we did ourselves. I put together the booklet and I got it printed at my parents' house, I believe. Did everything black and white to save money and toner. I believe we used a LaserJet printer for this. And this is the CD that we got professionally made. It came out really nice. Everything sounds good, looks good. And for these, we just used regular paper. And then for the outside page, for the front and back cover, we used a piece of cardstock. And yeah, and we used the same thing for this album. We did a plastic sleeve. It was a different kind of plastic sleeve, the one that we started to use after this album. You had your front and back cover on the cardstock, and then we did a booklet as well. And here's the CD again. Got this professionally made, looks really nice. And that's one way you can package CDs for a very low cost, but getting them professionally made as well. And this is a promo CD that I got that has a single. The CD was printed from Kunaki, so everything looks professional, came out nice. I'm not sure if the music was burned onto this CD or it was done after it was purchased. And she did a paper sleeve like this, printed the artwork and pasted it on here, so it looks really nice as a promo item. And also on Kunaki, you can get artwork printed professionally. So with this Captive Portal EP, I just did a basic front and back cover and also got the CD professionally printed and burned. Same thing with this one. You have your front and back cover, and the CD was professionally made and burned. The quality of this is really good. So with this album, we wanted to do something very basic where it's just a front cover and also comes in this plastic sleeve that I showed on Amazon. So you just have your front cover here, and then we just printed the track list right here. And for the blank CDs, we just got a spool of 100, but we only did 10 copies for this specific version. And we just hand wrote over the CD. And yeah, just something very simple and basic for this release. So those are a handful of ways where you can get CDs made for a low cost. But if you're looking for ideas for custom CD packaging, you can check out this video where I talk about just that. This is Zach of Captive Portal, and I'll see you guys next time.
Crunching the numbers.